Well, this weekend is Juneteenth. It's a time to commemorate the day in history where all enslaved people were finally free in Texas. But a new bill introduced here in California is looking to go even further and make Juneteenth a state holiday. 23 ABC's Brianna Willis spoke to the co-authors of the bill and shares more about the goal and significance.
1 year after President Biden signed a bill making Juneteenth a federal holiday, State Assembly Bill 1655 proposes to make Juneteenth one of the holidays that state workers can choose to take paid time off for. And both of the Assembly members I spoke with say this proposal is long overdue.
It's not too much too quickly. I would say it's actually a little too late.
After waiting over 150 years to make Juneteenth a holiday on the national level, Assembly members Reggie Jones-Sawyer and Dr. Akilah Weber are looking to make it a paid holiday for California state workers.
Academics, actually, in the UC, CSU community college came to me and said that we should have a Juneteenth holiday, a state holiday for state employees. And I said, you know what, that's a great idea. So they really pushed to have that happen because they really knew how important Juneteenth is for not only African Americans, but for the history of this country.
Weber says that it's important to celebrate this holiday nationally and locally because it's the true day that all slaves were freed.
Just like we celebrate the freedom, per se, of America on July 4th, we also need to recognize and celebrate the freedom of the enslaved people of America, which happened. The last ones were released or told that they were free on Juneteenth. And so just like we celebrate other parts of American history, it's extremely important that we recognize and we celebrate the freedom of the last enslaved people in this country.
And Jones-Sawyer says while slavery is still prevalent today, recognizing the history is one of the best ways to move forward.
We have to constantly remind ourselves because chattel slavery, especially on African Americans, was devastating. And 400 years of it, not only the slavery part, but the remnants of it, Jim Crow, bigotry, redlining, it still exists. And we need to remind ourselves that we need to abolish all of that. We got to stop this river of racism that's running through the Black community. And the only way to do that is to celebrate Juneteenth, where we finally realize that we're not only that we're free, that we're full American citizens.
The bill was amended in the Assembly late last month and is now moving forward.
Luckily, it passed all of the Assembly committees and on the Assembly floor, and it's actually over on the Senate side now. We expect to get the same amount of support and enthusiasm that we got on the Assembly side. And then the final step will be hitting the governor's desk, and the expectation there is that he will actually sign it into law.
The bill will not impact this Juneteenth, but if it is signed into law, next Juneteenth will be recognized as a state paid holiday, making California the 10th state in the nation to give Juneteenth official holiday status. In studio, Brianna Willis, 23 ABC News, connecting you.